I guess everybody thought my last video was a giveaway. It's not. This is the giveaway right here on Twitter. Retweet this tweet and follow. That's all you gotta do. Really, really super easy. And who knows, you'll get a not pink DD pat. Maybe. I don't know. Can't guarantee that you will win. You might. Fuck if I know. Okay, but next we're gonna talk about tips. You know, those nice tips. I don't know why I said tips that way. Anyway, how do you get into trading is like its own thing, but then how to be successful at it is a whole new level. Once you have your items and you've done all this, you need to know these things. I've said them in the past, but I'm going to say them again. The most important thing, I guess, is, especially when it comes down to people like me, if I'm dealing with somebody and I have something that I want to trade, I demand to be respected. I've had it so many times. People come to me and they're like, no, this is what I'm doing, this is what you're going to do. And it's like, no, you treat me like a human being. I'm not going to give you any money. And that just kind of flies right over people's heads. On top of that, it's kind of tying into the same point here, being pushy. There's so many people being pushy. Like, why force something down somebody's throat, right? I don't understand that. I have people come to me all the time saying, hey, will you buy this? Will you please buy this? And they're being so persistent. And on one end, that's okay. You could be persistent. Don't be persistent like that. Right? If somebody's not interested, somebody says, hey, no, or somebody says, hey, I'm thinking about it, back off a little bit, you know, throw the car in reverse and back up just a tad. Next thing is what you see on the screen. Resources. Understand your resources here. This is going to help you so much in the long run. Steam discussion. I have to clarify this, please. Understand your resources. I know, I don't even know how many times I'm going to have to say this. So many people comment saying, hey, what do you recommend? Do you watch my videos? Like, honestly, I've said this 100 times. I'm going to give you a rundown right here, right now, all resources. Steam discussion. Reddit, like, goddess. I love goddess. Same thing. Whatever. I don't know what gender it is. It's Reddit. It's beautiful. It's perfect. Fucking, ugh. CSGO.exchange. Also perfect. Not on here, we have Steam Analyst. You have OP skins, bit skins, you know, cash out websites. You've got all of these things. You got so many people. You got Steam groups that are dedicated to this stuff. It matters so much. But let's go to Steam Analyst and let's look at this one real quick too, because this ties into my next point. Knowing the prices. Now this website helps you on a pretty good factor of getting the base price. So what you can automatically expect to get, right? And I can't say that for sure in keys, because just because it says 77 keys for this doesn't mean you're going to get 77 keys. You'll probably get somewhere right around 71. That's how it works. Understanding overpay is like another big thing. And understanding quick sell is like another big thing. It's kind of its own topic, but to briefly explain it to people as to why they don't understand these things, it's like people in keys, because keys are so determined in a value, people aren't going to pay you the full price for the knife, because clearly you can see that right now it's 77 keys, but it's on a decline. That's basically what that means. Overpay is when you're taking, say, this Falchion Tiger Tooth stat track for these Shadow Daggers Rust Coat stat track, and you want more money for it, so you basically do the swap and he pays you roughly 5 to 10% more because you're getting a worse quality item. Simple way to define those two. Once you've understood all those, we're going back to the pricing here. Patterns. This is like the biggest point of them all, I guess, is to understanding patterns. Because just because it's just a set price and just because there's overpay and all these things, you have to know the price of the actual item. You have to know the price of the pattern. And the price of the pattern varies on the pattern itself. It could be a phase 1, it could be a phase 2 Doppler, it could be a phase 3. Everything's got its own price. And I'm not going to sit here and go into a massive guide on that, maybe in a later video, but simply use your resources. Like, you kind of see now how everything ties in. And this is the stuff you guys need to understand. Now, I will link all of these websites in the description down below. Feel free to use them. They are perfect tools. I use them all the time. I still use them to this day. That is pretty much it. Those are the tips. If you want to be successful at this, you have to understand what you're doing. You can't just go in blind. And I feel like that's what a lot of people do. My name is Nomi. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next video.